How you?
So I got you on this interview today for I saw your story about your kidney,
Yeah.
and I would like to help you get your story out to more people with my following and my quote unquote fan base.
Okay.
I do have a series of questions. My first question is, how's your day going?
So far, so good. Hold on, Sade. You have to get out. Daddy doing the interview. Okay. Okay. My day is going great so far.
That's great to hear. My second question is, how did this situation affect you and your family with your kidney?
It definitely limits time that of course, spend together because I'm gone for 4 hours for 3 days a week.
Hmm.
My energy on those days are not the best, so I can't help participate with my wife with doing things for the family and for our household because I'm exhausted after the treatments.
Hmm.
And some days I just don't feel good at all. And it's a little nerve wracking for my children when they learn more about it. It scares them, especially my daughters.
Yeah, that's understandable. Um, How do you get through the tough times, like the tough days after the dialysis, and how do you get through that and manage the work through the obstacles?
Usually I just rest. My wife is big on meditation and
Mm-hmm.
thinking about trying to imagine what you want out of life. So we
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of meditation here at the house. I try to do yoga sometimes with her. She does a lot of yoga, and I've just been trying to do things to keep myself mentally aligned with what I want, and
Yeah.
and that helps me. It's better than just thinking about the alternative.
Yeah. Um, I see that you are a Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl 35, against the New York Giants. You are a former Baltimore Raven.
Yeah.
I'm a Baltimore Raven fan. I'm from Baltimore.
Okay.
Um, so why did you leave after winning the Super Bowl toward to the let's see here, Denver Broncos?
Yeah, I left the year after the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
I played one more year after the Super Bowl with the Ravens,
Hmm.
and I left because the Denver Broncos wanted to pay me more than the Ravens did.
That's understandable.
Yeah, and they wanted to pay me a substantial lot more, so I had to make the best decision for me and my family.
Yeah. And then you went to the Washington Redskins now as the Washington football team in 2003 after your 2002 season with the Denver Broncos. Is that correct?
Yeah,
And then after Redskins, you went to the Kansas City Chiefs and then Houston Texans.
correct.
And did the Redskins offer you more than the Denver Broncos did, or did you just want to make a change?
Actually, me and Mike Shanahan didn't really like each other. He,
Ah,
in Baltimore, they let us have our own personalities.
uh-huh.
Shanahan was more about control and putting players, and you got to say what he wants you to say and be how he wants you to be. With Brian Billick and Marvin, pretty much just let us be who we wanted to be and let us go out and have fun. Which was the same thing when I went to Kansas. That's why I stayed there for a long period of time as well. But
Mm.
me and Mike Shanahan just didn't, we weren't, our personalities didn't match.
Yeah, that's understandable. How was it like playing for the defensive line?
I always played defense. I played offense and defense in high school, but I think defensive line is probably one of the positions where you can have the most fun as a big fella. You get to make tackles, you get the sacks, and you get to dance a little bit. And so I think that's for the big guys. That's probably the you probably have more fun at that position.
Yeah. Um, what are some things that you would like to say to your fans and audience that will be watching this interview about your journey to find a new kidney transplant?
First, I would like to. This is a Baltimore podcast, right? So I would
Yes.
like to thank everybody in Baltimore because after my Good Morning America interview, I had like several people that's in the process right now of going through the process of seeing if they can be a donor. All of them was from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Uh, Two of them was Baltimore Ravens fans that actually I knew when I played, and I would like to first I'd like to thank the city for supporting me and I would like to help people to remove the stigma of kidney donorship because a lot of people are afraid. Like most of my family members are afraid,
Mhm.
and just let them know that you can live with one kidney And even if you decide to pass on, uh, you can't take them with you when you leave. That if donate your kidneys, you can save up to 8 lives. And what's better
Yeah.
than the legacy of giving somebody the chance to spend more time with their family. Spend more time with your family, which is the most important thing in my opinion.
Yeah. Um, how was it like playing with Ray Lewis with his very positive mindset in the locker room?
I use Ray Lewis more for intensity. So if I was
Mhm.
ever tired, I would just look at Ray and then instantly I would get an extra 10% battery life.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis is one of those players that plays intense all day, every day. You never see him take a play off. So I will get up and like, this guy's playing every down. I'm coming in as a
Yeah,
backup.
he was crazy.
Right. So I'm coming in alternating and I'm definitely not playing as much as he is. So it was like a threshold point where I was like, okay, if Ray can play all day, I can suck it up, even if I'm feeling tired, because
Mhm.
this man behind me, first he needs me to get these offensive linemen off of him. And also he needs me to play to his intensity so he can continue to be successful.
Yeah. Um, when did you find out that you had stage 5 kidney disease?
I found out I had stage 4 January 2020. I had a New Year's Eve party
Hmm.
about 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up with shortness of breath. I thought it was asthma or from people who were smoking cigars during the
Yeah.
party. I used to have allergies to cigar smoke. I went to the hospital, took my asthma medicine, that didn't work. I eventually went to the fire station that's around the corner from my house. My
Uh-huh.
blood pressure was high and my oxygen level was low. So they took me to emergency. After about 2 days in the hospital, they told me my kidneys were only functioning at 25. I forget the percentage, but a low percentage to the point that they said I needed to get on dialysis as soon as possible.
Uh-huh. Um, you are O negative, correct?
Yes, sir.
If there's anyone with a O positive blood type, can they also donate to you?
Yeah, any O positive, any O. See, with kidney transplant, anybody O is the rarest blood type,
Hmm.
so I can donate to everybody, but everybody can't donate to me. So I can only take O blood types, O negative,
Uh-huh.
O positive, but I can, and that's it. So yes, if you have an O blood type, you can definitely donate and help me if you can.
I'll definitely have your website down in the descriptions and your social medias also. Um, I checked out the website this morning and went over it again, and your story is very kind of emotional to me. Um, and I would like to like put it out there more than it is now.
Thank you.
Um, my also near last question is, what was your favorite moment in the NFL besides the Super Bowl winning?
My favorite moment, besides getting a big contract.
Yeah,
Besides getting a big contract and winning the Super Bowl, my favorite moment was when I got the tackle and made in Baltimore. It was my first year in Baltimore.
hmm,
It was my first game, and it was Barry Sanders' last game of his career. I'm from Detroit, so I'm a free agent rookie and pretty much spent my whole salary because my whole family wanted to come to the game because they
yeah,
are Detroit Lions fans. So I had about 50 people in the stands, and I came in the game. They were backed up in the end zone. It was a great punt,
uh-huh.
and Kyle Richardson had a good punt. We had them backed up. Sorry about that. Oh my God. Yeah. We had him backed up, and it was the first. It was second down, and I came in the game. I blew through the backfield. I tackled Barry. He fumbled the ball in the end zone. Saragusa jumped on it. So that was like, and then Barry Sanders didn't play the rest of the game. So I like to tell people from Detroit that I was the last person to make Barry Sanders fumble.
So you got the forced fumble on that?
Yeah, I got the forced fumble. Well, I forced him to fumble, then Saragusa jumped on it and got the fumble.
Hmm.
But yeah, I made Barry Sanders fumble in the end zone. It was a
Did you
safe.
ever think that you guys were going to make the Super Bowl? Like after beating the Broncos 21-3 in the wild card playoffs?
I think it didn't kick in until we beat Tennessee.
Yeah, you guys beat Tennessee 20 to 10, 24 to 10, and then
Yeah,
you guys won the AFC Championship.
After
against the Raiders.
like we beat Baltimore, we was like, dang, that was good. We didn't. I don't know if we expected to beat them because we never played them, and they was everybody was bragging about this high-powered offense, and but they had no idea they was going against the best defense in the NFL at the time. So after we beat Tennessee, we knew we were going. I knew we were going to win. We felt like we were going to win.
Uh,
We didn't say it, but it was after Tennessee when we felt that we could do this. We could win the whole thing.
yeah, I didn't personally watch the Super Bowl 35, but I've seen clips from it, and I know half my family has watched it, and I don't know if they've been there at the Super Bowl, but I definitely know they've watched it. And I came across, like I said, I came across your story on Twitter, and I was like, this is a former Raven, and I didn't know anything about you till I started looking you up. But as a Ravens fan, and I played football for about a couple months, and I didn't really find the groove into it, but it really hit me as a Baltimore fan. But I'm definitely praying for you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
But before we go, is there anything you would like to promote? Anything you'd like to say?
I would like to first I'd like to thank all the Ravens fans and actually continue to share my story on Twitter and Instagram. They've been really helping me on my social media websites, I
Mhm.
mean my social media platforms. And to check out the website, newkitmeforjellyroll.com. You can go check out my story there, and I would like to, I mean, if you can, see if you're a match, and or if you can't, if you're not a match, please spread the story. And I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, Baltimore Ravens fans, because you guys stepped up, and most of the people who've been trying to help me are from Baltimore,
Mhm.
and that was kind of choked me up a little bit. But I really appreciate that.
Yep. If you want to have another interview anytime soon, you have my Twitter, you have my Instagram. Hit me up anytime. I'll send you the link if you don't mind sharing that. This will be going up on YouTube July 1st, so I can get it edited and have a picture over our conversation.
Perfect. Yeah, I definitely share it on my platforms if you once you send the YouTube link.
All right. All right, man. You have a good day, okay? Take it easy.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.